guess what? What's back? That's right, Minion coloring. So if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, I'll put the link to them in the description. I suggest you go watch that first. But we have been working on, let me find that picture. This picture. So far we got the main background done. Now for this part 3, we're gonna do the rest of the backgrounds, and we should get this paper done in today's video, hopefully. I don't want to make 4 parts of this page. So as you know, I do have more color pages here and more color pages back there. But I'm just going to do this one for at least right now. As you know, I have tons of colors and markers. And we're going to be coloring them. So, let's get into it. Okay. So, I'm going to color the little floor. I'm just going to color the floor. And I'm just going to make that gray. I'm going to use this gray marker for it. Because I'm not going to give the floor a super special color. So we're just going to kind of color it around. These little extra spots are just replacing the floor. Just to kind of make it more realistic, you know. Because sometimes it comes up like that. So I'm going to do that. There's a little piece of floor back here that I'm going to color. I think this is like floor, like some tiles and stuff. So I'll go ahead and just kind of color this piece carefully. Don't want to get gray on her shoes. Then it'll look like she got into something. I'm going to be very careful by this one because I don't want the yellow to mix it with the gray. There we go. Okay, we got that part. And like in the middle of the shoes, there's like this little floor, so we're going to color that gray as well. Then we're going to kind of go around this way. And I'm going to kind of make an outline around this area. You know, if you have watched part 1 and part 2, you know that I do that a lot. I just feel like it makes it easier to color when you just do that. If you want me to talk about why, then go back to like part 1. I don't think I really explained why, but in part 2, but like in part 1, oh yeah, you'll hear me talk about all the time in part 1. I'm not gonna leave it a little bit annoying. There. Now there's little tiles back here. They kind of look like Pac-Mans to me, so I'm gonna make them yellow. I'm gonna use, since I haven't used a color pencil for yellow, I'm gonna use this color pencil yellow. I don't even know if I use it for any of my colors in this Minion suitcase. So I'm going to kind of do that edge. As you know, color pencils are one of my favorite tools to use. They are a lot easier. Okay. Now I'm going to worry about the background later. You see these little swirls like over here and over here? They look like lollipops to me, and I want to make a rainbow lollipop. So I'm going to use this red, this orange, this yellow, and I know I'm using a lot of color pencils, but I really like this blue. But the green I'm not a whole big fan, so I'm going to pick this one. Even though it looks like more of like a minty green than like just a green, I really like how it looks, so I'm going to do that one. Well, green's supposed to come first. There we go, like that. And for my purple, I think I'm going to use the same purple I did. I used the color pencil one. Ow, that hurted. But I'm going to use this purple. So I'm going to use these. So for the swirls, I'll make both of the swirls rainbow. So I'm going to do this one first, because one kind of just stands out to me. So this little part's going to be red. Then I'm going to move on to, let me move it like this way so you can see it. This one is the orange. This one's the yellow. Then we have the green. There's a lot of bigger space for the green. We might have to repeat some of the colors because I don't think there's enough swirls to fit all the colors. I'm pretty sure this one goes with that swirl looped around. At least it looks like that way, so I'm going to make it that way. And then pop up the lid for this marker. And then, you know what? Let's just throw in a pink in there. I kind of want a baby pink. So I'm going to pop in this. But first, let me do the purple. That kind of goes around this way. I accidentally got a little bit swirl, but you know, it's fine. Not everything has to be perfect. And then I'm going to use my pink. And I'll go ahead and just continue my pink over here. Ta-da! That looks really cute. Alright, now that for this swirl, I'm going to do the exact same thing, but there's only going to be 3 colors. Red, orange, and yellow, because there's only 3 little swirls, circle things, whatever you want to call them, that I could color into. And I'm not going to spend my time to do like half and half to fit every single color. I'm just going to do like this, so that way we can move on. And there's a lot of kind of white spaces. Here's why. I have a 30-minute timer, okay? I can't record more than 30 minutes. I know it's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. And I just want to make it look neat, but I also want to be quick. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of loop around this way. There. Now I'm going to put these colors. I'm going to pop these colors back in here. I think I actually put it the wrong way. Pop, pop, pop. I have a lot of colors put back in, as you can see. I use like, let's see, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I use like 7 colors. And then this green goes into there. This pink pops back in there, and then this purple. Nope, wrong way. Ah! Technical difficulties here. Okay, next is basically the wall and the little shelf. So I'm going to start with the shelf real quick, and then I'm going to just worry about the wall. So I'm just going to make the shelf black, okay? I'm going to have to be really careful. This shelf right here, I'm going to have to be here, you might not be able to see it. I have to be really careful not to get it on the pigs or the pig with 1 feet. I might get a little bit on there, okay? It's okay if I get a little bit on their feathers, because the feathers are already black. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, we're really close to the pig's ear. But we avoided it. Oh, I might have put it on black, but you know, it's fine. There's a lot of toys here up this shelf. I wonder where she is. I mean, she's probably at a toy store. But what kind of toy store sells like piggy banks and like weird unicorn-looking things? And penguin dolls. I have never seen a toy store sell that kind of stuff. They usually sell like dolls, Hot Wheels, blocks. You know, stuff that's popular. Okay, so the walls. I'm going to go kind of like a very colorful vibe. I kind of want to make them. So I made her sure pink and blue because they're my favorite color. So I think I might want to make the wall to color like one side of the wall is going to be pink, one side of the wall is going to be blue, excuse me. So I'm going to use these 2 markers, and I'm going to make the wall that color. I have to be really careful that I don't mess up on this one. It's going to be like the background, basically. There we go. I'm gonna do till it meets up halfway, which is about. Here, maybe if I raise it up, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. It's kind of hard, but if you look closer, you can. And this will. Oh, these two are kind of like this lighter color, like the baby colors, like this baby blue, that's baby pink, and it looks really pretty. There we go. Okay, so we got that section of the wall finished. Now we have this whole background. Okay. So I'm gonna try to be careful over here. Try to get out of the black. I'm gonna kind of move upwards around the planet. And to the point where I get to the pix now, which is about right there, that's where my streak is going to end. I'm going to put a little pink up there and then continue the rest. It's blue. So this is going to now go, trying to do it without touching the pig snout. So over here, there we go. Can I double click that because I see a lot of white spaces? I mean, I have a lot of white space on this page, but I want to get at least some of them off, so it doesn't just look like I just colored a white page, because that, well, I did color a white page, but like I didn't color anything. That would be bad. Okay. Now I'm going to make, okay. Now I'm going to make this section this, pink color. See where, that black line is? That's where I'm going to stop. This color's a little bit lighter than the pig, so I don't really care if it gets on that, because it's still pink and it matches with the pig's color. Now this next layer over here is blue. Have to be really careful not to touch this black line. There we go. Pig might get a little bit purple, but that's okay. I mean, haven't you seen a purple pig before? If a purple pig actually existed, I would really like to see it. What would they? I mean, their course look like purple pigs, but would they do the same thing as pigs? Are they different than pigs in any way, or are they just pigs with purple? Let me know what you think, because I think they would be the same as pigs, just purple. But I could be wrong. They could be a whole different magical species. Purple penguin. I mean, no, not purple penguin. That's peck. Purple pigs. That's what I'm talking about. So this kind of continues over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this purple as well. I mean, not purple. I'm talking about purple pigs, and then I mentioned purple. Blue as well. There we go. So this little white plate, I'm just going to do the same thing. So this is where my line's meeting, and I'm just going to make that pink. And make that purple, and I think we're done. Now I'm going to do my name in a dark color. What I'm going to put up here as Amaya Playtime. Okay guys, we finally, after 3 whole parts, finished. I'm putting these markers up. Finished our picture. I knew we'd finish it today. I had no doubts. So, are you ready to see the finished project? Because I know if I was watching this, I would be too. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! I don't think we missed any single spot on it. And I think it really looks really good. Have my little signature up here where it says Amaya's Playtime. But yeah, that is it for the Minions coloring unless I do another paper, which I probably won't for at least a little while, but if I do. But that is the fun part of this picture for the Minions coloring. I really enjoyed the series. I hope you did too. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to Abi's Playtime, because we have tons of fun times here. Play along, do whatever we want. You know, that could be a little crazy, but pretty good. Well, that's it for today. I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.